Was it just me, or did those pictures not come up right?
Just you.
Okay, it's just me. Okay, I'm going to talk like this the whole show. Hi, welcome to the virtual comedy show. I'm Brad. We've got Steve and Patty. Cut all the jokes. We also have a super comedian. We have, you've never seen her before, Carla Ulbrich. And we hope the best for Jess Miller. Plus, we have musical, magical mathematician. Well, maybe not mathematician, but musical, magical. Who cares? It's Bill Warrington, everybody. Bill, yay. Now, let's hope I stay. Here we go. I'm on the beautiful Carnival breeze where the internet not so good, heading to one of my favorite places, Cozumel, Mexico, which I've been to a million times. Ooh. And you know, I tell a story in my show about the time that I told a group of bikers to beat up a group of rowdy college frat boys in Cozumel, and they got around them in Cozumel and they pushed them. They didn't beat them up, but one kid peed his pants because they were so scared of the bikers. And now, after all these years, I can't remember if the story's true or not. I remember now, the punchline is not true, because the punchline is the captain calls me in my cabin and says, Brad, don't tell the passengers to beat up the passengers. That did not happen. But I do vaguely remember the bikers being on a ship and me saying how cool it was and that they'd like it in Cozumel if they beat up these college buttheads. And there were a bunch of frat buttheads on a ship once. Now, I kind of remember the bikers telling me about the kid peeing his pants, but Carnival never got me in trouble, so the frat boys didn't say anything about that. So I can't remember if it's true. I did remember that I caught these college guys throwing ice at elderly people in the hallway, asking them to be quiet in the middle of the night. Isn't that terrible? So this is more than 18 years ago, though, meaning that frat boy who peed his pants is now 40 years old. And hopefully, between sexually harassing the golf cart beverage girl at his country club and laughing at how he turned his maid over to ice, he still flinches when motorcycles go by his house.
There's the punchline.
Oh, no. Did you miss the punchline? No.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
We heard the whole setup. We heard all 20 minutes of the setup and not the punchline.
Oh, no.
We heard he's 40 years old.
Oh, and then you missed everything after that.
We will fix this in post. Just say the punchline again.
No, it's not worth it. So
okay, fine.
Hopefully, okay, everybody out in he's 40 now, and I hope he's dead. Okay, let's move on. Or at least he's trans. I don't know. Okay, let's try the jokes, and maybe we'll hear the punchlines. Here we go. A new study for us older folks says that the deadliest year for senior citizens is the first year after you retire, and that is brought to you by Social Security. Don't quit. No. No, they say it's caused because of a sudden loss of purpose or a decrease in physical activity. But experts say the biggest factor for retirees dying in the first year, seeing his lazy ass every day. Or in my case, me. Okay. A research team from Purdue believes they have found Amelia Earhart's plane in the South Pacific.
Wow.
Cool.
Did you know Purdue provided the plane to Earhart in the 1930s for her round-the-world journey, and she was supposed to return it after her world tour?
Oh.
The university hopes to retrieve the plane and collect the $2.3 billion in interest on Amelia's student loans.
Oh.
Student loans. Yay.
Yay.
The Supreme Court rejected Ghislaine Maxwell's appeal. Yeah.
Yeah.
With Justice Clarence Thomas saying 20 years ago, no invite, and now you want a favor?
Oh, my God.
Oh.
That may be my favorite joke you've ever told.
That is one of my favorite jokes I've ever told. Until you hear this one. Christine Nome said ice will be all over the Bad Bunny show at the Super Bowl.
God.
And promised they would arrest the president of Puerto Rico if he shows up. Puerto Rico responded, the only place their president shows up is in the Epstein files.
Hey. You did it. I didn't think you could top it, but you did.
I did. And now back to not good at all. Here we go. The world's oldest man, 113-year-old Jaio, I think that's his name, Marinho Neto of Brazil, communicated with the oldest living woman, 116-year-old Ethel Caterham of the UK. Isn't that amazing? It was the first time the two oldest people have ever connected with each other. The message from Neto said, "Hey, want to come over for a booty call? My roommate's in a coma." Or he could have just said, "You wearing pants?" I don't know. Okay, so anyway, think of all the things a 113-year-old could say. Okay, here we go. A TikTok star rode his bike up 687 steps to reach the top deck of the Eiffel Tower in 12 minutes and 30 seconds. Bike.
Wow.
Aurelian Fontenoy didn't ride really as much as jump his bike up the steps. Am I stopped?
You were, but you're good. You're good
I'm
now.
good. Okay. So the guy, he rode up the Eiffel Tower, 680 steps, but he didn't really ride. He said he would pump the brake and then bounce, 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 pump the brake and bounce, 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 which led millions of women to relive their prom night.
Oh.
I'm not even sure what that means, but
Yeah, what does that mean?
well, I don't know. Something about pumping a brake and bounce, bounce, bounce. Okay. Here we go. A federal judge has temporarily stopped Trump from sending the National Guard to Portland, leaving several of the Guard to hand back the list to their wives that they gave them of stuff they wanted at the Sunday market. So notice she starred Barbara Covey necklace. Okay, because that's what they're going to do. They're just going to go see stuff in Portland. Rush is heading back on tour.
Wow.
Ooh.
Yep, after 5 years, after their drummer passed away, sad. Geddy Lee and Alex Lifeson will do a series of shows around the U.S. and Mexico and Canada, and will honor their friend and bandmate. When asked who will be joining the band as their drummer, they said whoever Spinal Tap didn't kill.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Timely and accurate.
Yes. Police in California pulled over a Waymo driverless car for an illegal U-turn, but didn't give the car a ticket after noticing it was white. Okay.
Oh. Man, 3-in-1 show.
Okay. In Montana, oh my God. In Montana, the FBI incinerated 2 pounds of meth at an animal shelter, and negative pressure sucked the cloud of meth back into the building, where 14 workers then walked every rescue dog to death. Because they were on meth. So they were.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Okay, one more and then the joke of the week. We made it. Almost. Here we go. The Ig Nobel Awards for Comical Science Achievement were given out last Thursday. One prize went to Japanese scientist who proved painting white stripes on cows made flies harass the cattle less by a large percentage. And the cattle cared less about the annoying insects. Sadly, though, the stripes did raise by a large percentage the amount of times the cows were humped by zebras.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Oh boy.
Okay, joke of the week. Joke of the week. I kind of like this one. What happened when a Roman chicken didn't follow the emperor?
What did happen when a Roman chicken didn't follow the emperor?
He was crucified.
Oh.
Yeah! The amazing and talented and lovely Brad Tassell.